Saquon, I know how much your competitive juices flow. So how much do you want to just be out there with these guys, especially with this big game?
Yeah, I would love to be out there. I feel like that. I can help. I feel like I can help us get back on track. I know there's some people out there that wouldn't agree with that, but that's what I believe in my mindset, and so I'm fighting. I'm trying to do everything I can in my power to get back and be there for my teammates.
Why do you believe this club can get back and get it going?
It's the NFL. You never expect it to go this way. Obviously, last year it didn't go this way. We had a hot start, but we start the first quarter of the season 1-3, not where we want to be. But you got to weather the storm, and that's the reality of the NFL. It's going to happen to every team at some point. You're going to have adversity, and I think we have a team that's built for adversity. I think we have the players and the leaders in this locker room to get us out this funk. And that's the only thing that's going to solve it is by going out there and win games. And the reason why I think we are going to be able to do that is because of the system we have in place, the coaches that we have here, and the players that we have in this locker room. And I feel like I'm continuing to trust in that and continuing to lead on each other, and that's going to be the way we get out of this.
What's it been like to have to watch? I mean, obviously, the offense has struggled.
It sucks, It sucks. As a competitor, you want to be out there, and you go back and you look at film, and every game, whether you play in or you don't, you think, is there anything else I could have done different, or if I was in this play, or if I was here or there. That's not knowing any diss to Gary or Breeder. Those guys says we're doing a great job coming in making plays for us. But as a competitor, you want to be out there and try my best.
Saquon, do you learn anything different being on the sidelines, watching the whole game, as opposed to being in the game? Did you learn any different, get a different perspective on everything?
Yeah, I guess you get a different perspective of it, but it's not a perspective that you want.
No, I know it's not
rather have
as far as actually watching it from the sidelines. You get
you can get a sense of you get a different sense of what's going on. You really just can't do much. It's hard to be vocal, try to be the leader, try to be in those moments pick guys up when you're not going through the fire with them, when you're not out there going to war with them. So that's why I'm trying my best to get back out there, and I'll be able to let my personality show, and hopefully through my playmaking ability, and hopefully just having an impact on being on the field, and also carrying over to the vocal leadership role and just the leadership on the field also.
You're obviously a leader on this team, right? You see what's happening with Evan Neal, everything that's kind of happened with him the last couple of days. He apologized to you guys this morning. As a leader, what kind of advice do you give him for this kind of situation?
I think it's you got to applaud him for owning up to his mistakes, owning up to taking accountability for what he said and apologizing. The advice I would give to him and any other teammate: never pick a battle with the fans. You're never going to win that one. They've been here before us, and they're going to be here after us, and that's just the truth. Do I think what he said was wrong? I think he could have used his words differently, but he's in some cases he's right. Knowing that you're getting booed and this, and basically how I took it outside of where everyone. The hamburgers and stuff like that, he definitely could have chose his words differently there. But at the end of the day, we're all we got. And we got to do better on the football field. We got to perform better, because at the end of the day, it's an entertainment business, and we got to put a product out there for the fans to be happy about. But when they're booing, and when everyone in the media and saying this about you, is we're all we got, and that's the reality of it. So my advice
would be rallying cry now.
The rally cries.
It's
That's always that. That's always. I think Tibbs said it 2-3 weeks, however long ago it was, when he was talking about social media GMs and this and that and third, and we see all that, and we're aware of it, and fans are gonna, rightfully so, they're gonna boo, they're gonna have their opinions. You guys are doing your job. You guys are gonna say negative things or positive things about us, and we just can't get too caught up into that. So that would really just be my advice: is just keep the main thing, focus on what we got in here, because at the end of the day, we're gonna be the only ones, like I said earlier, to get us out this funk and get us out this adversity, and that's leaning on each other, trusting each other, having each other's backs, and that's what we're gonna continue to do.